So we got a question from a follower on YouTube saying, we use vision systems for quality and they suck. In fact, there's a bunch of automation and it's constantly breaking down. He's a part of the big three manufacturers and is saying that humans are constantly having to take over the jobs that were supposed to be done by automation. What do you think about that, Ryan?
It's something we see all the time. The big issue is we see these guys with automation applications. They're solving a singular problem, come in and work on that singular problem. And the problem is that they have very limited data sets they're working on. And also in many cases, we're seeing these data guys, they're then forced to deal with hardware, and they're not really great at that. Something that they're kind of starting to be the jack of all trades, master of none. They try to get that done. It doesn't really work out. Since we have limited data, we also have limited things we can put into the AI model. AI is nothing but a very large correlation machine, and it needs more points to be really good at. One of the biggest failures obviously with correlation, and again, correlation is not causation, is rain dances. You do a funny dance and it starts to rain the next day. Hey, I did A, so A must have been the reason why B happened. But if we bring more data in, it's very easy to see that's not the reason. We have this exact same thing in many of these applications. If we bring more data in, we can make better correlation. If we have better correlation, we have a better idea of what to do and where the causation might be, and we can address that properly. So the way we like to look at handling this for applications, develop a great base, a great foundation, where it doesn't really matter what type of hardware you bring in. Let whoever's the expert bring in the best hardware that they can. It then turns into usable data that data engineers, data scientists can use without having to worry about the hardware. And they can make better predictions with more data in an easier way across the organization. It makes it much easier to get better applications going and make them work a lot nicer than they're working today.